Save after every level. Got it? Yeah. I got it, man. I'll be sure to get right on that. We can do, yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Spyro 3, just kind of get a little taste of it here. Then I have to switch over the thing again. First time Spyro 3. So let's see. Spyro year, is it Year of the Dragon? That's what it's called. Year of the Dragon, as in Dragon D's nuts. You recently completed the Spyro trilogy. Interesting. I'm about to complete it myself. I finished up one and I finished two. Would be nice if, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. There we go. I'm not going to finish. I mean, I'm not. Let's see. Let's go. Yep. Year of the Dragon. Here we go. An evil plot unfolds. Imagine that. Uh-oh. Oh, no, not a cute animal. Gosh darn it. Why's it got to do this to me? Everybody knows I have a thing for cute little bunnies, especially when they're sexy.
Get her! Stop her!
Do I like the one on Space Jam? Oh, of course. Lola? Oh man.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
The B-Stars bunny? I don't know that one.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs.
So many hot blonde
but they were
girls
too
in the
heavy to
skinky
carry
costume.
back.
The other side of the world? The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes. Yeah, come on, let's go!
Oh, come on. I thought a hole was a hole.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
So the premise of this game is the dragon eggs, premise of this one is the dragon eggs have been stolen. But this game looks okay, so This is exactly like Spyro 2 so far. Isabelle. Okay, so this is like the first... This is the overworld, actually. Or maybe it's part of the overworld. You don't like Mormons at all. Wow, Zepp in here hating on Mormons. He's a hater. Dang. Here I was thinking you were a nice guy. Turns out you're just a hater.
Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000
When he points to
years.
ban someone, you're not Mormon either. Don't tell me that, Rogan.
Our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear?
Rogan, we can't afford to ban anybody here. Wait until we get back to the double digits. All right?
You won't like
Jeez.
me when I'm angry.
They have some serious hate for people like me. Maybe the ones who are very radical about it, they might hate you. They probably don't hate you. They just don't think it's correct to be bi, but I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh, here we go. Zepp, I apologize for my community. You never said hate? Okay. You just don't like him? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to like him. You don't have to like anybody. I don't like anybody. I'll go ahead and say I probably hate everybody. I'll go ahead and say that. Sure, why not? Zepp, I'm going to point something out to you. Have you checked... not that this really... it doesn't matter to me that much. Well, you know what? No, I'm not even going to bring it up. Forget it. I don't want to go there. It's not important. You may come across it, but it doesn't matter. You had an officer recommend you for mast because you were bi, and he was Mormon. I don't know what any of that means. Oh, like the mast of a ship? Maybe that guy was just an ass. And being Mormon was just like a whatever thing. A gay Mormon? He was a gay Mormon. All right. Now, let's not, look. What's this? I see a picture of a cute... Let's go back to cute bunnies, shall we? Whatever this is. Some sort of kangaroo, perhaps?
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
Yeah, that guy sounds like a douche canoe. Douche canoe. Douche canoe. You know, just because people get promoted doesn't mean they're, you know, good. Oh, man. I needed to fix that. That was bugging me. There was too much You know, there. Yeah, Rogan. Look, yeah. People are not perfect. They are all subject to the temptations of man. Power is one of them. Or vanity, in this case.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had
I was right, she is a kangaroo.
money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
300 gems. Okay, so we need... Ooh, I can keep her for a pet? Look at that. Got her legs spread out all ready for me. Man, all I got to do is come up with the gems. Or boys, don't want to disappoint Steve.
Yo,
Well-
Spyro! I just found one of those portal thing in the jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the...
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, I remember. Cloud spires. Yeah, I get it. It's the same in any church. You're right, and you try to minimize it as best as you can. Like, even the church I go to, I mean, of course, the thing about me is I don't know everybody in the church, and there is like a certain amount of like ego sometimes that goes into some things. But with the people that I work with there, because I do some of the stuff with the music and the tech,
I can set it back to the passive.
I really try to minimize that because I feel like I'm the only one who should have an ego. No, that's not true. Because that's what really tends to tear things apart. You know, that's like putting a big old crack in the foundation. BYU girls rank in the top 5 hottest in the country. Oh yeah, BYU. Yeah, that's a university in Utah. No, do not change. Do not change active camera. Yeah, active camera.
I see
How
it at
young?
the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet.
Yeah. We know how to dive. Okay, well, let's go get it then. Let's go. Well, if they're college age, I mean, they're going to be like 18 to 22, right? 18 to 24, something like that. You were in college at 16. Like, in the U.S.? Ego people at your church? Not really, not really. Honestly, I've been to a lot of different churches, and this one seems like the one where, like, I feel like most everyone I've dealt with is pretty grounded. So, and at least as far as I can tell, that's been my experience dealing with them. Other people may have had different experiences, though. I don't know. Super weird making friends with your mom with you, and yeah, in the US. You must have a bit of a higher IQ then. They don't just let you skip through that stuff for nothing. Skipped a few grades when you moved. Ah, well, what was your move, if you don't mind me asking?
Here I was, about to go for a nice swim, portal just up and disappears right in front
Texas to
of me. If you go find
Kansas.
some more of those dragon eggs, I bet this portal would start working again.
Well, you may have been better educated in Texas. Kansas is not known for a lot of things other than barbecue, so, and then even then, I'm not so sure about that. For instance, I live in Indiana. Not much is known to come from Indiana except a lot of corn and cattle feed. I mean, we have a few things. We have John Mellencamp, although he's kind of a douche. Square multiplication thingy. Ah, yes. Perhaps you were referring to the so-called lattice method. Did they make you do that? The whole point of having different ways of doing math is that so you don't get locked into having to do one way of doing math. But then they're like, oh no, you have to learn every way. So, yeah, when I was growing up, that method didn't exist. I learned about it in college. Yeah, they didn't teach you that. I mean, it's nothing you really need to learn. It's just another method of doing multiplication. And the fact that your teachers required you to learn it, even though you already had another way to do it, defeats the purpose of its existence. So I don't know why. I mean, it's probably the way that the standards were set up, because the standards are always set up by freaking morons. You know, the suits sitting in the state legislature. You know, this is what we're going to do, and we don't really care what everyone else thinks. We're going to do it. You know, we'll let them talk about it, but, you know, this is what we're going to do. You know, it's already been decided. We had 1,000 meetings about it, and behind closed doors, that's what we're going to do. Your sophomore year? Gross. That might have been a problem with the teacher. I bet the teacher you had was probably an idiot. I love when math teachers think they're smart because they know math. And by love, I mean hate. Yes, hate. Oh! The kangaroo is mine. Took things like shop.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working.
Okay, so this is a thing where now we actually have to collect things to open more levels. So by the third game, they figured out how platformers work. That's nice. Did AP in concurrent enrollment classes, but there weren't enough offered. There's no reason why kids couldn't get their bachelor's degree done by the end of high school. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. A lot of it comes down to money, and also there are people out there that actually believe that that stuff is worth something. We need Banjo Redewey and Banjo 3E. And Ukulele 2. I don't know, man. I don't know if the world's ready for another Banjo game. I'm ready to unlock the kangaroo girl, though. Where is she?
Do you like the active camera?
Yes, I
Okay,
do. It would devalue post-secondary education. Bro, it's been devalued. They just still charge a lot for it. In my view, it's in my perspective, it's been devalued to an embarrassing low point. And I tell you what, in Indiana, it has been devalued so much that the state has actually changed the requirements now for graduating high school. Now you're actually required to do more career-oriented stuff before you graduate, because they're trying to make it so kids don't necessarily have to go, you know, to a 4-year state school and piss away thousands of dollars for nothing. Your mom has a master's and works at Walmart. But does she manage it? You need to go back to school for a master's. You don't want to spend money on a piece of paper either. Yeah, the military can help with that, but hey, you got to serve. You want it. I tell you what, you can get it without paying for it, but you got to serve your country. You serve your country, they'll give it to you. You as a regional manager. Well, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like she was a freaking cash register person. Join the Marines? Bro, the Marines are tough. I feel like just straight up Army would be better. I mean, either way, you have to do basic training either way, so I guess there's that, but you know, you have to get yelled at for 6 weeks or however long basic training is. So, I feel like you could take it though, Rogan, because, you know, you watch me stream, so you can probably take a tremendous amount of mental punishment.
Fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right?
Oh my gosh, she's Australian. That makes it even better. And she's tough. She's a muscle mommy.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof!
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
I think I'm in love with a kangaroo. All right, let's do a
I saw
level.
something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out.
Oh, I guess we're gonna do this.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Ooh, we're getting Coltrane. Boot camp's only hard if you're really bad. The people make or break it. And you're gonna get your teeth returned to you if you're bad. Yikes. You're gonna have a little trouble eating corn on the cob with no friggin' teeth. Oh. Oh, we're flying. We're flying. I'm gonna have to go back now. Gosh, I didn't know there were gonna be so many, like, hot female animals in this game. Oh, I'm really messed up. I should probably check on that. I should probably get that checked out. Work with the SEALs. The Navy SEALs? The Navy SEALs. I just overflew the thing. Steve Zoophile. Yep. Yeah. So Zep is basically a one-man wrecking crew. Or at least that's my impression of what a Navy SEAL is. You seem so nice and stuff, and you're like one of the most dangerous people on the face of the earth because of your training. That's just funny. Amy Dragon, not Amy Rose the Hedgehog. Oh, by the way, my son and wife saw Sonic 3 today. She said at the end they stayed for the end thing, you know, the scene at the end. You suck at hand to hand. You're an expert shot with long rifles. I feel like I would have the opposite problem. I feel like I would be really good hand to hand, but like I wouldn't be able to hit the broadside of a barn.
The Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
Well, we'll take care of that, won't we? Is that... Okay, yeah, that's a power. Okay, so killing the enemies is not a thing here. Spyro a kid's game now? It's always been a kid's game. Oh, you want to see it? Oh, okay, never mind. Well, we'll be quiet about it. That's fine. It's still in the theaters. We can put that one off limits. No, that's all right. I didn't really have anything to say about it. What I had to say was not important, really, so. Ah, I knew it.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across.
Why didn't I? Because I had to stay here and, like, do work stuff. Also, I really do not do well in theaters. Like, I would say 9.99 times out of 10, I get a headache from going to the theater. Though I will only do it for, like, special occasions. Whew. Even the cinema cafe? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. DVD and streaming. I haven't watched a DVD in a long time. I'll probably stream it. We'll end up watching it on Paramount. We got ads in about 40 seconds coming up. For those of you who don't have the comm badge, I don't know what that person just said. though. I wasn't listening. You want to go find dinner. Well, it's either in the kitchen or your local Taco Bell. Ooh, that sounds good. It's a theater where they bring you food. Well, that sounds nice. Why aren't we doing more of that? Okay, there's an egg here. There we go. It just didn't... You never know when streaming goes out of business. Like all of streaming will just suddenly stop. All of streaming. So the movies that are important to me, important enough that I would worry about losing them, I do own them on physical media, so I'm good. I'm good there. Oh, hello there.
If it isn't my favorite dragon, the sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted, counting gems. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always buy the disc. I mean, at this point, it's 4K.
Remember to get your longest glide.
Yep, I know. Okay.
You activated the bellows.
Oh, yep, there we go. Yep, there's that. I've got Jaws. I've got Jaws on 4K. I've got most of the Star Trek movies on 4K. There's other things, but they're not on 4K. So but I have the DVDs, so it's whatever. It's Henry. Okay, so we have 6. What is this?
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
I don't understand. Okay. Oh, whoop. That's not what we were supposed to do. Cool. Oh, of course it's not. It's not there now. It's not there now. I gotta go back and do it all over again. Okay, there's number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Oh, there's more gems in here. Man, there's so many gems. Collecting the gems in these games is really a lot of stuff. So he's going up this way. Great. You're watching the new Zelda. What happened? Whatever. Bro. Oh, a Zelda mod called Time Lost. Gosh! I hate these stinking... what do you call them? These speed run challenges. Woof.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir.
It's Lulu. That's not a sun seed. That is an egg. That is an egg. Just saying. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Thought Pete was going to make a slur. Pete who? Who's Pete? Where's this go? Oh, Steve. Make a slur? No. Would not do that. Would not be so foolish as to do that on my channel. Or anywhere else for that matter. Right? What are we doing? Korean barbecue? No. Well, maybe I haven't. I just forgot. Okay, let's try this again. Wow, this is great. I love this. Cool, I miss. Another miss. Don't know how I'm doing it. Another miss. I keep missing the same ones. Again, that still missed him. What is the difference between Korean barbecue and, you know, our typical American barbecue, which is basically just tomato based? Really? I feel like this guy is like glitched. Finally got him. Also, there's a speedy guy. The speedy guys are back. Your English ain't that good.
You want this doodad?
My English ain't that good. So there's another one. How many eggs are in this level? We'll try to get as much as we can. Cloud Spires. 4 of 6. Well, where the heck am I right now? Oh, there's 6 and I've got 4. Okay. Now we got to catch this guy. I lost him. There he is. Gonna catch you, bro. I'm gonna catch you. Run him down, Hooper! Run him down! Boom! Ah, I really thought that was it. Gotta get closer. Dang, man. Nah. There we go. Okay, now let's get out of here because the bells are driving me absolutely insane. There must be another one somewhere. Somewhere. Like up there, maybe. If I could get to it. Do this. Do this. How about this? No, that's not. Well, wait a minute. Can I, like, bail out of this one? No, I can't. Well, and how in the poop do we get up there? Darn it. Get through this door? That's how? No? Was this the entrance right here? Ah. Let's just get the heck out. Come back to it if we need to. All right, well, that's a little taste of Spyro 3. I guess so. This one is like we have to collect eggs to unlock more levels. This one makes the most sense to me so far. But I guess that could also be because I've played the other two, but this one makes the most sense to me. The funny thing though is that they're just not they're not all that different from each other. Or maybe that's just the result of the remake. I don't know. All right, that's going to do it for me this evening. I think I've had it. I've had it. Plus, I think I'm starting to get hungry. Got to get some food there. Good night, Rogan. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Yeah, I'll be back. If I'm not back tomorrow, you guys have a happy new year. And let's all stay safe and let's not do anything stupid.